Mr. President, thank you for welcoming President Niinistö and me to the White House. The bonds between Sweden and the United States, they are strong and long-standing. And as you know, Swedes first set foot in your home state of Delaware in 1638. And we were one of the first countries to recognize the United States as an independent nation in 1783. And since then, our countries have developed a deep and long-standing friendship through family ties, trade, and mutual interests. And I personally is very much one part of this. But most of all, our shared values and beliefs in democracy and freedom, values and beliefs that are now being put to the test. And today, the situation in Ukraine reminds us of the darkest days of European history. And I must say that during dark times, it is great to be among close friends. And over these past months, we have shown transatlantic unity and strength at its best. Together, we have responded forcefully to Russia's aggression and provided unprecedented support to Ukraine. We have not flinched. And Mr. President, I want to thank you for the massive US support to Ukraine and for your sustained engagement in European society. President Niinistö and I have come here at a historic moment for our countries. And for Sweden, after 200 years of military non-alignment, Sweden has chosen a new path. Yesterday, Sweden and Finland submitted our formal requests to join NATO. And Russia's full-scale aggression against a sovereign and democratic neighbor, that was a watershed moment for Sweden. And my government has come to the conclusion that the security of the Swedish people will be best protected within the NATO alliance. And this is backed by very broad support in the Swedish parliament. And with Sweden and Finland as members, NATO will also be stronger. We are security providers with sophisticated defense capabilities. And we are champions of freedom, democracy, and human rights. We have a long tradition of extensive military cooperation with NATO, including all missions. And we are right now ramping up our defense spending, and we will reach 2% of GDP as soon as practically possible. And Mr. President, your support for our country's NATO aspirations for our security are of fundamental importance. And we look forward to a swift ratification process by NATO members. And we are right now having a dialogue with all NATO member countries, including Turkey, on different levels to sort out any issues at hand. In the United States, the Senate is crucial in this regard, and last Sunday, I hosted a delegation headed by Senate Republican leader McConnell in Sweden. And later today, President Niinistö and I will meet Senate Majority Leader Schumer and other leading members of Congress. And we greatly appreciate the broad and strong support expressed by both parties in Congress. But, Mr. President, our countries also work closer together when tackling global challenges. And Sweden, like other Nordic countries, has shown that emissions reductions can go hand in hand with economic growth. And in Sweden right now, the green transition creates thousands of jobs through investments in battery factories, green mining, and fossil-free steel production. And I actually brought the President a unique example of this, a candle holder made of the world's first fossil-free steel.
It's important.
And what we see in Sweden right now is that previously neglected areas are no longer struggling with unemployment or depopulation. But how to build housing, infrastructure, and schools quick enough to meet up with the expansion. And here I see fantastic opportunities to cooperate between the Nordic countries and the United States. And I'm also proud that Sweden contributes to the US economy and the prosperity of the American people. Swedish companies are active in every single state, creating more than 350,000 jobs in the United States. And we are the 15th largest investor. Mr. President, I want to thank you for your leadership in our joint efforts to promote democracy throughout the world. Because democracy requires constant work and safeguarding. We have to win every new generation. And let me conclude where I started. Peace and stability in our part of the world is a common security interest for us, for you, and for the rest of Europe. And we stand here today more united than ever, and we are committed to strengthening our bonds even further. And Sweden is prepared to shoulder its responsibility as an ally in the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.